Hello and welcome to your hip deep dive prenatal yoga flow. Today we will be getting started here, setting up our blocks and making that ramp with our bolster or our blanket. So nice and tall with that first one, and nice and long, meeting in that 90-degree angle. And we're going to find a Shavasana here. So resting the hips right up against that bolster. The legs are nice and long. Maybe you spread the feet a little bit wide, just as wide as the mat. You also have the option to lay fully on your back if that feels comfortable. Just depends on where you're at with your growing. Resting the back of the hands onto the space below. And just taking this time to enjoy, this time to breathe, and this time to slow down. Feeling the rise and fall of your chest and your belly as you breathe. We're going to start some fanning of the feet. So when I say fanning of the feet, we're going to roll the feet open so the blades of the feet tap on the outsides of our mat. Then we're going to roll the toes in and then roll the feet back out. Gently awakening the hips here. Noticing if maybe one hip is a little bit tighter. Sending your breath to that space. We'll do one more round of this. It's amazing how just some simple movements can feel so good, right? And we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. And seeing where it feels comfortable to have your feet. Maybe you like your feet super close towards your hips. It'll be a little bit more of an intense hip opener the closer your heels get to your sit bones. So just finding what feels good for you. Every day is different. And then we're going to place the hands onto the thighs, extending the arms, and we'll just lightly press the legs down, rocking side to side. Just finding some light pressure. Sending love to our hips. And maybe even press the palms and start massaging the thighs. This time is for you, so indulge. Few more moments here. Maybe you actually just go right in and you start massaging those thighs. And then to get off this bolster or to sit up, you can use your core if you feel comfortable sitting all the way up and rolling up, or you can roll to the side and come up to a comfortable seat. Turn and face you guys. Placing the hands onto the knees. We'll take an inhale, pressing the heart forward, opening up. And exhale, we'll press and round through the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, open up the heart. And exhale, round through the spine. Nice and tall. Take an inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, that left hand's going to find that right knee, and that right hand's going behind the hip. Just a nice light twist. Nothing super deep, just lightly warming up the spine here. over that right shoulder. The arms come back up to frame the ears. And exhale, now twist to the left. Looking over that left shoulder. One more inhale, reaching the hands up. And exhale the hands in prayer. We will move the bolster and the blocks out of the way. And we'll come to a tabletop position. So when we get to that tabletop position, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, the hips above the knees. We'll take an inhale, lift that right foot up, press through that heel. We'll take an inhale and an exhale. That inhale, we're going to press through the heel. Exhale, we're going to tap the toes over towards the left side. We're just going to stay there for a moment. Our inhale will bring the toes up, and our exhale will tap over towards the right side. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, we tap to the left. Inhale, we lift up. Tap to the right. We lift up. Exhale, tap to the left. On this time, we'll take an inhale, lifting up all the way through, swinging that right foot out, having the blade of that foot reach out from our hip. We'll take an inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, and exhale, press the ground away. Nice neutral spine. We'll set the hips back, reaching that right leg still out, almost like it's a half child's pose. Breathing in the space we're creating in that right leg. Slowly lifting up, bringing that right knee back to meet the left. Now that left leg, extend it back. We'll take that inhale and sigh it out. All right, find that inhale again. And exhale, we will tap to the right. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, tap to the left. We lift up, tap to the right. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, we tap to the left. One more time, we lift up to the right. Then to the left, and this time we swing that leg out, rooting that foot down. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. And exhale, round through the spine. Neutral spine, set those hips back. Breathe into the space now in the left leg that we're creating. Seeing where you can soften. Then slowly we'll come up through that tabletop. The knees coming back onto the mat together. And we'll have the knees go nice and wide. Toes touching, setting the hips back, finding our child's pose. In our child's poses, always the option to use one or two blocks. For one block, placing the head on the block, reaching the hands forward. Or if you need double support, which this is nice and juicy, having the blocks parallel, resting the arms on the blocks and the head falling in between. Finding 3 rounds of breath here. slowly pressing, removing the blocks out of the way. We'll close the knees, set the hips up and back, going to our first downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet here, lifting the hips up nice and high. If you need a little bit more space for the hips, the feet can go a little bit wider. Inhale, we'll lift up onto the toes. Bend the knees, look in between the hands, and find your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, take a halfway lift, hands on the shins, roll those shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms shape of the sun. And exhale, the hands in prayer, connecting the thumbs to the heart space. Our inhale, we reach the arms up. And exhale, we fold. Keeping that right foot up, we're going to step the left foot, dropping the knee, shin, top of the foot. So we're in this low lunge here. Heel toe that right foot to the outside edge of your mat. Hands are staying on the inside. And just finding light hip pulses here. The hips can pulse forward. They can move side to side. Yoga's all about leaning into what feels good. So seeing what feels good for your body today. Maybe you want to take that right hand and peel that right knee away, opening up the hip. Maybe you roll onto the right blade of that foot. And then we'll bring that knee back through center, heel toe it. Option here to grab your blocks. We're going to move into a half split. So just shifting the hips back, going onto the heel of that right foot. I love to use my blocks for half split. My hamstrings are very tight. So you can flex the toes towards the shins here. Take an inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. We can have some stillness here in this pose, or you can rock and do the same fan feet that we did at the beginning in this half split. Bringing that foot back through center. We're going to press back into it, removing the blocks out of the way, stepping up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Now step that right foot back, dropping the knee, shin, top of the foot, finding that low lunge, then heel toeing that foot to the outside edge, hands rooted down, and finding those pulses. Maybe rocking the hips. Taking note of maybe one hip might be a little bit different today than the other. Maybe you press that left knee away, rolling on the blade of that left foot. Heel toe through center. Preparing for that half split. So maybe we grab those blocks, set the hips back, flexing the left toes towards the shin. Take that inhale, halfway lift, nice and tall. And exhale, fold. Maybe you stick with just holding right here, breathing into the back of that hamstring. Or maybe you fan the feet right to left. Finding center here with the foot coming back through, moving the blocks out of the way. and we'll meet into our high plank. So we'll have an option to go through our vinyasa today. It will be a little modified for us, so we'll drop the knees, keep those elbows tucked in, and just lower halfway down. Inhale for cobra, and then exhale, tuck the toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet here. And again, have those feet be a little bit wider if that feels better for your hips. We'll reach that right foot up and then root that right foot in between the hands. And then we're going to drop that back left heel, and setting up for warrior two, we'll reach the arms up on our inhale and exhale, settle warrior two. In this warrior two, checking with our alignment, seeing how that heel lines up with that back foot, aligning with the center of the back arch. Arms to a T, looking over that right middle finger. And warrior two is also a hip opener. So seeing how it feels to peel that right knee open towards the right side of your mat. We're going to flip that right palm, reverse the arms. And then exhale, the arms will come back through center. Extend that right leg. The left hip will sass back, reaching as far forward as we can in the right hand, dropping into triangle. I love, love, love blocks, so I'm going to use my block right here at the ankle so I can press my right palm into the top of that block to give me a little bit more space here. You also can place the hand on the shin, knee, whatever feels best for you. The left hand, spread those fingers nice and wide. In the head here, you can look down onto the floor. You can look straight out, or you can look up towards the ceiling. One more round of breath. Then we're going to move the block out of the way and meet into a downward facing dog. One round of breath, filling up the body. And exhale, side out. Reach that left foot up. And then root that foot in between the hands. Drop that back right heel. Setting up for that warrior two. As we take that breath in, we lift up. Exhale, settle into that lunge. Checking with that alignment. That back right arch is in line with the front heel. Arms to a T, looking over that left middle finger. Seeing what it feels like to peel that left knee open, allowing the hips to open a little bit more here. We'll flip the left palm, reverse the arms, keeping that beautiful lunge. Then exhale the arms back to a T. Extend that left leg, sass that right hip back. Reach forward with the left hand, and then drop into the inside of that left leg as the right hand rises up for triangle. Again, maybe you find that block nice and tall, rooting the left hand in, spreading the right fingertips nice and wide. Opening the chest towards the right side. Seeing if you can stack the shoulders here. Looking down onto the floor, we'll remove the block out of the way. And then we'll meet in our high plank. And we'll go through our vinyasa, dropping down to our knees, lowering halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to walk nice and slowly up to the top of our mat. Then heel toe the feet nice and wide, grabbing opposite elbows here and finding a nice bend in the knees. Shake your head yes, shake it no, releasing the head here in the neck. Ragdoll, finding a sway side to side. Maybe it feels good to have your hands down. Releasing the lower back here. Take a halfway lift, taking a breath in, and exhale, side out. Forward fold. Heel toe the feet back underneath the hips, and we'll come all the way back down to our seats. And one more time, we're going to set up that ramp for our ending poses here. This ramp is always an option. Just depends on how comfortable you are laying on your back. So bringing the feet in line with the hips here. We'll reach that right foot up and cross it over that left knee. And notice if you need to heel toe that left foot away from your hips or closer. Flex the right toes towards the shin and use that right hand to press that knee away. This is a figure 4. Again, opening up the hips right here. Feel free to close your eyes. Find a flow of breath that feels good for you. One more round. And release that right foot, root it back down onto the floor. And then the left foot will cross over the right knee. Again, seeing where that right foot feels best. Maybe it's nice and close, or maybe it's a little bit further away today. Once you find that great spot, flex the toes towards the shin. Use that left hand and press the knee away. Send your breath to that left hip. Finding our Shavasana. Maybe the palms are down to ground ourselves. Maybe our palms are up to receive. You can also invite the hands onto the belly or the heart. Using this time to tell yourself thank you. Telling your body thank you and everything that it's doing for you. Give yourself permission to soften and release. and come up to a comfortable seat. We'll take an inhale, reach the hands up, and exhale the hands in prayer. The light in me sees and honors that light in you.